Okay, we're gonna be talking to this man, but before that though, Nick was sniffing something around here. Ah, a coin, of course. Alright, sir. It must be pain having to keep up your investigation all through the night. How about a puzzle break to take the edge off? I've got just a puzzle for a night like this. Sure thing. Monster! Arr! Oh no! The village is in grave peril! As you read this, a fearsome monster is launching an attack on San Mystere! Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eye! And for goodness sake, hurry! Oh god. The tree, the house, the cat, a zombie man. Wait, what? Okay, the village is in great peril. As you read this, a fearsome monster is launching an attack on San Mystere. Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eye. And for goodness sake, hurry! In the eye. Not just one, not two eyes, but one. I do see one. But they're not necessarily monsters, though. Wait, what am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. So I guess I can just choose a location like this, huh? I definitely cannot kill cats, that's for sure. This guy is too obvious. This guy is too obvious. Stabbing it in the eye. Hey, for goodness sake, hurry. Like, I don't know... Ah, but of course. It has to be the eye of the moon! Like, we have to hurry because the moon will go away and the sun will rise soon, so that's why it's telling us to hurry. And also, the monster is launching an attack. I mean, when you hear the word launching, it kind of refers to, like, you know, just attacking something. But another, like, definition for it, like another, yeah, definition for it, in my eyes, would be to launch something with, like, a catapult, like some rock, into the air or something like that. That's what is making me think of that. So when it says that the monster is launching an attack, that will mean that it has something to do with the air, like the monster is attacking from the air, or the monster is big enough that it would destroy everything from the air or something like that. It kind of makes me think of that. And there's also the hurry part, and there's also one eye. All the other monsters have like two eyes. So this guy has like one eye. But it's not really a monster though, to be quite honest. It's just a moon though. Like why... Unless it's that one moon from Soul Eater, that can be something. Okay, well let's see.
Well, here's my guess.
Yeah, there you go. I guess it's not technically a monster, in this case. Well done. He said the friend was hiding in the night sky. He certainly gave it what for. Oh! So it is a monster! It's just that the silhouette of the monster was actually the night sky. Not just the moon. The moon was actually the eye of the monster. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess I answered it. It's just that I thought of the wrong explanation, I guess. You sure devoured that puzzle? Seeing as it's getting late, I should warn you both about the kidnapper that's been sneaking around. Make sure you don't get snatched up while walking around San Mystere. That'd be a great shame. Har 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 har. Monster. I guess so. Anything else, Nick, that you can find? Oh, okay. Let's see about going... Can I not go this direction? Unless I... Okay, I have to go right. Hey, it's this guy. You know that lady from before, she is pretty rude. I hope he didn't hurt your feelings or anything like that. Sir? Ah, I cannot sleep because of this stupid puzzle. I've been thinking about it for hours. Arr, I'm going to lose it for real this time if I don't work it out. Ah. Alright. What is it? Find a star. A star the same shape and size as the one shown on the right is hidden somewhere in this picture. Trace its outline below. A star the same shape and size. I think that actually helps me, because if it's different sizes, I would need, like, it would make it be more difficult. I would know if I were to if I should find like a smaller star or a bigger star, but it's the same size apparently. Okay. It's hidden somewhere in this picture. Trace its outline below. Can I trace it? Okay. Let me see. What I can find. Okay, I give up. I think I'm gonna think about this later. Like, no matter how hard I look at this, it's just... Oh, come on, don't joke like that, Pally. I know you know the answer. If you're not going to tell me the answer, at least give me a hint. I could... You know what, let me... Like, since you mentioned hints, let me make my job easier over here and see about using some hints. Just give me a freebie today. Like, I hope that it's gonna be able to help me. I mean, I have all the coins. There's no way around it. You're just going to have to search this picture long and hard for the answer. Only a star with the exact shape and size as the example star will do. No defective, misshapen, or distorted stars will be accepted. No defective, misshapen, or distorted. Like, can you at least tell me that the star in this picture is actually standing up with the 2 feeties, like these 2 feet of the star, like that or something, to make my job easier? Can you tell me at least the positioning of the star? Pay special attention to the left side of the picture. Left side of the picture. Ooh. Have you tried searching the upper left corner yet? Upper left corner? I wonder. Nope, I still cannot find it. Even if you're to tell me, like, which corner it is, it's just... I just cannot picture it. It's... Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna think about this later. I'm gonna look at it in my spare time. Actually... Let me see. If I am to go back up here and talk to this guy, the hints should still be consumed there, I assume, right? Yeah, the hints are still consumed over there, okay. Yeah, sorry, dude. Like, I'm definitely gonna have to think about it a little bit. Alright, well, we are over here, I guess. Oh! Hello there. My bad, I guess I entered a house by accident. Like it always happens with Layton over here. Let me check some stuff here first. Meat.
Look, it's a hidden puzzle.
Tetrahedron trial. The image below is of a tetrahedron has been disassembled, so that each of its 4 faces lie flat. Which of the triangles should you insert in place of the question mark so that when the tetrahedron is put together, both the red and blue lines continue unbroken from one face to the next? Okay, well, I think I can see what it's trying to say over here. Let me see about following the blue line over here. Like if I were to put, can I mark this? No, I definitely cannot. Like if I were to use the blue line of A over here, can I place it? Nah. Like this blue line over here, where the question mark is. Like where the question mark meets. It seems to be in the center, which is something like B, something like C, and definitely not D. Like if I were to put B in there, I put D. Actually, yeah, look at this. Like B actually meets the two red lines and blue line. If I were to put this B like inside this tetrahedron. But what about the other lines? Actually, it kind of looks the same as C over here. Like the two reds and the blue line actually meet. So I guess there is a difference between these two, that's for sure. It's the other side over here. Like the other sides of B and C that I have to worry about. So I guess it's a matter of imagining this like combined and see where it ends. So they will end on the other sides of this tetrahedron. Like, not only do we need to connect the lines, the three lines over here, but also the other three lines. Like I cannot, once again, I definitely cannot explain this better because I cannot draw on this. I think somebody told me that I can actually draw, even though it shows me that I cannot. But I definitely cannot, at least not on the emulator. Okay, I think that the blue line for B is incorrect. Like, it meets on one end, but if I were to imagine the other side of, like, the other end of the blue line over here, it doesn't meet with the other lines. Like, you look at the bigger picture over here. All these blue lines, they meet in the center of the sides of the triangles, whereas for B, it's not really that great. Whereas for C, it still lands on the center of the sides of the triangle here, like both ends of the blue line. So I'm thinking it's C at this point.
Well, here's my guess.
There you go.
I did it!
Let me see. Is it actually gonna make like a three-dimensional visualization is crucial to solving this puzzle? Yeah, it's like that. Although I was hoping for a 3D representation, but I guess that's impossible for this. Actually, it won't really be that impossible. I mean, I remember. Actually, I think I remember in the First Ace Attorney, like in the 5th episode for Emma Sky's case, we had like a added gameplay element of looking at pieces of evidence, like in 3 dimensions and such. They could have just done that for this as well. Okay, that's good. Okay, so anything else? You, sir. You look weird. Hey, what do you want? Spit it out, so I can get back to my dinner. I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about the village. Could I ask you for a more detailed account of what you saw? Ah, okay. I think it was something like 4 days ago. I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. Ooh. Who's this guy? So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there. Up close, it was some spooky old guy with a huge gobble snarf snack. Nom. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted. Ran off just like that. Well, I go. He definitely doesn't seem to be that guy from before at the beginning when it was introduced. That guy that crashed into the land and apparently knew Layton. I think that weirdo is the one who's been kidnapping people. If you gotta be out at night, be careful, right? Interesting. Man, it's like this this story is showing like multiple stories at the same time, like multiple side stories that may or may not connect to each other. Like, we have a murder investigation, we have to search for the golden apple, we have the frickin' tower, we have the kidnapper, and we also have that guy that is apparently Layton's rival. I don't know if all of these are gonna be connected to one another, or some of these are gonna be separate. I don't know. Spit it out. I guess no puzzle for us, eh? Okay.
Oh gosh. Sorry, Professor. Not that the investigation is boring me, but it's just a little sleepy.
Well, it is late now. Let's report our findings to everyone at the manor and call it. Let's report our findings to everyone at the manor and call it a day.
Professor, look over there!
Oh my goodness! Ramon!
Oh my gosh! Is that Ramon?
Luke!
Huh?
Sir,
What?
hold it there!
Right behind you.
Hey, get back over here!
Huh?
My word.
Oh my goodness, we've woken the beast.
Oh no, we've lost him.
Look, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it, that was Ramon.
Does that mean that the kidnapper killed Ramon too? Ah!
Steady there, Luke. I think you do well to return to the site of Ramon's disappearance. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see. Yeah, let's go. Let's go and not come back over here. Otherwise, we're gonna witness like a tower transformation. It's gonna transform into a robot soon enough.
Right. Lead on, Professor.
All right. Mysterious rumbling was added to your list of mysteries. We need to check the site of Ramon's kidnapping for clues.
Yeah, I'm saying right, Professor. Hey, Professor, look at this!
Oh. This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Rainbow Manor. I see. You know, I did notice that while he was running, his hat was holding, like, a bunch of random junk. Like, when he was bouncing around, his hat was opening up and there were, like, pieces inside of it. Like, the same guy that left this gear, like, right here, could be the same that left the one at the manor. So that would imply that the old dude was like right there at the manor as well. However, it doesn't necessarily mean that he was the culprit. Like maybe this old man was not a murderer, but he was just a regular thief. What if our thief was at the manor, trying to steal some high-value goods, but then notices that someone got murdered? And on top of that, he got noticed by Ramon. And so, if the thief were to leave it as is, then he would be accused of murder. So, he bonks Ramon in the head and runs away with him. Like, us chasing after this dude, it could be a red herring, so,
Do you think it might help us find who is responsible for both crimes?
perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come on, look, back to the manor. After seeing Ramon's kidnapping, the professor and Luke returned to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news. Ramon has been kidnapped. What? Who? How? I must inform my lady at once. My lady, something terrible has happened.
So you're saying that Ramon has also been involved in some kind of foul play?
No, we cannot be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate his post-haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on wiping the village into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Ramon being kidnapped in the village. I'm afraid you may be dealing with a serial murder. We must rally the people of San Mystere and organize a search. Mr. Layton, last time I looked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll go organize a search first thing in the morning. I guess I could give give him like an old voice, like an exaggerated old voice, like that of an old man, going all preposterous. This is nonsense. We have no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Ramon may already be. Everyone, your attention, please.
Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it?
My sister's apologies, my lady, but it's Ramon. He's returned. Returned? But what? Yes, and that the professor honored us with a visit and went shopping at the market. Why do you ask? Just what is going on here? There you have it, Layton. Now, would you finally leave the detective work to the detective?
But we saw it! We saw it happen right before our eyes! Ramon, don't you remember any of this?
That's enough, Luke.
But no, he was...
I must apologize, Inspector Chimney. It was dark out, and it is that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I believe we could all use a little rest. I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some Josie Squiller creating a panic in the village. Good night to you all, then. Okay. I guess this is a little bit more different than I thought. Nope. Coin under the rug! Coin under the rug. Any coins in the sofa? No matter how I try, I just cannot seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I cannot solve this puzzle. Oh, how I've tried to solve it. But no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, The answer eludes me. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals. Oh. Well, how dare that woman judge you by your intelligence of solving a puzzle or not? I mean, granted, the people in this village seem to be like gung-ho, like fanatics of puzzles. But to that point, Jesus. I mean, okay, let me read this first. In order to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper shown in diagram 2. Yeah, sounds about right. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into diagram 1? Why am I having a difficulty saying the word 1? Into a rectangle without flipping either of your 2 pieces. Without flipping either of your 2 pieces. Okay, let me see. Let me solve this puzzle that apparently you're having a much difficulty and you think that that's why you cannot find a girl or something. I mean... it's starting to sound as if this village is really cuckoo. Like, everything they do has to have some element in puzzle. I bet that when marriage happens at the wedding, when somebody, like, instead of one of the people asking, "Will you be my wife?" and the other has to solve a puzzle like right there, otherwise the marriage will be cancelled. I mean, that would be very sucky. But okay, moving that aside, let me see about this puzzle right over here. Without flipping either of your 2 pieces. Do I, yeah, I can cut this, so... Without flipping. Yeah, I mean, I can see what it means by flipping it. Without flipping it, though. So basically, I can turn it around and such. But I cannot flip it to the other side, like in diagram 2. No. No. Not like that. Can I clear this? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, definitely. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper into diagram 2? Like, I can do multiple cuts, right? Yeah, I definitely can. In which case... No... Oh, hold on a second. Yeah, I can cut it like this and then put this on the left side. Turn it around, put it on the left side, and you have like a the rectangle. It's just that now the rectangle is sitting upside, like it is sitting instead of laying down on the ground. Is this it?
Luke, here's my answer.
There you go.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Does the okay, this is okay. I was about to say something disturbing over here. Can I actually say that? Yeah, I definitely can say that. Like the baby, before the mother gives birth, the baby has to solve the puzzle. Otherwise, you have to do the C-cup. There's no way that the baby is gonna fit through the birdie. So, bye-bye, birdie. I'm possibly thinking... What the fuck am I talking about here? With that puzzle solved, I'm sure I'll find a bride in no time. Yeah, whatever. Let's just Let's not talk about that kind of subject. Can you move out of the way over here? No? I guess not. Let's go. Anything around here? Puzzle? Flora Reinhold. Flora. Baron Augustus Reinhold. Okay. Inspector Chimney and my lady have already retired for the night. Ramon is likely off to the cafe. He had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some rest. Good night, sir. Okay.
I wonder if we really did just make a mistake what we saw in the street.
No, I'm certain that it was Ramon. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of a life on him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return, healthy as can be, an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him.
It's so peculiar.
I guess there must be some explanation here. Cause before, I said how, like, if this person keeps kidnapping people, this village would turn empty. But no, I guess people come back and they resume their lives. Otherwise, this entire, like, village would be empty by now, and people would be even more worried than they seem. Cause they look at it as rumors. Either they know what is happening and they are just fucking with us, or the tower is an actual spaceship and the aliens are sucking their brains.
Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people would have had the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this, but San Mystere... Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There is something very peculiar about this whole village.
Yes, in most places no one would stand for this. But we've seen that San Mystere is anything but normal. Puzzle sent to Granny Riddleton's shack. And find the star and the number maze. Like, find the star that I cannot find it, even if it's in the top left side. And the number maze, which... I think I have something in mind for that. Like, instead of going all randomly, I think that... I feel like I'm gonna have to go backwards with that. Gonna have to see.
Yes, don't you worry. I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector something or other.
From Inspector Chimney?
Yeah, he just kept saying that it was urgent and that you should meet him at Rainhold Manor at once. He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday.
Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come on, look. Alrighty then. So we have to go to the manor. Ooh, coin. Inside the sofa. First floor. A picture of a man.
Do you have any puzzles for us? There you are, Professor. Would you help a girl out? I've got something here I'd like you to look at. I made this darling sandwich for my special lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big. Can you make it fit?
The odd sandwich. Sandwich. Using leftovers from your breakfast, you managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit neatly in the container? Okay, like, why am I suddenly trying to cut and rearrange this stuff? Like, right over here? Look, I'm not Mr. Bean. Obviously, he's a pro at making room and cutting and arranging things to make it all fit. So why do you have to ask me? I have no idea. But how to cut the sandwich? Like, how many times must I cut the sandwich in order to make it fit? Can I, yeah, there you go. Let's see. Like, if I cut... Well, definitely not vertical. It says that I have to cut it, like... I can... Like, how many times? I could cut it, like, multiple times. Like, it's probably something along the lines of, hey, there is this side over here, this point over here, and then there's this point. What if I put this, like, right over here, and thus it would fit? Like, this side over here, and then this side over here. Maybe. Like, if I were to cut it, like, right over here... Hold on a sec. Something like this. Yeah, and then you put this lower half on the top right over here. You put them like a piece of puzzle right over here, and then boom. So that would mean that there's one. I guess so. Could just put like one.
That should do it.
There you go.
Critical thinking
Unless my
is key
cut,
to success.
unless the cut is actually different. Let's see. Yeah, there you go. This puzzle is snap once you see how the sandwich protruding edges fit together. I mean, it is nice that you're asking me, but I would prefer if you called Mr. Bean for that one next time.
Yeah, just the cleverest. Thanks for helping me work this out.
Simple chair. I'll give this a look, I guess. The odd sandwich. Actually, before we move out into the new world, let me see about some stuff right up here.
Getting there, I suppose.
I mean, they both have like equal happiness. As of now. Anything else? Mysteries. Yeah, like there's quite a few mysteries over here. The rumbling, the old man. Noise at manor. It's like there really are multiple mysteries in this. Are there only 10 though? Are there only 10 in total? I guess so. Journal? 8 pages total. 63 puzzles. Thus far. That's nice.
Running around the village all day must tire out even a big, strong man such as yourself. But fret not. Mama Beatrice has just the cure. I'll be waiting your return tonight with a hot meal. With a hot dish.
Alright, well, might as well. Doesn't look like it's going to open anytime soon. Nah, I don't want to go back over here. Anything in the chimney? Yes. Coin. Looks like you fellows are getting used to said Mystere. But stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can shout Stuck in Scarfen. Something German there. I don't know. By now, I'm sure you've realized that you can retry the puzzle you failed to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? Nah, they're not gone for good. They merely moved somewhere. They're at Granny Riddleton's right now. Maybe throw one your way to keep you sharp. Yeah, I'm sure thing. Like a couple of puzzles in the morning. Doing puzzles like right after waking up, it's like eating toast. Or cereals. The lazy guard. Maybe, yeah, I guess that would be an interesting question. Like, there would be like an equivalency to each breakfast that you can eat. Like, there is a puzzle for omelets, there is a puzzle for cereals, there's a puzzle for toast. Like, I wonder what those puzzles are. What types of puzzles would it be for each type of breakfast? The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms. As shown in the diagram below, the entrance to the complex is marked A, and the exit is marked B. The security guard on duty is a bit lazy and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns you can make while still visiting every room? As an example, the diagram below shows a course that involves 6 turns. Okay, 6 turns. So it's either 6 turns, like there is no way to make this lower than 6 turns, or it is like lower than that, although I doubt that it is possible to make it in 1. Okay, well, let's see. Can I draw over this? Yeah, thank you. I always enjoy it when you can enable me to draw this. Okay, so what if I were to do it like this? Actually, hold on, let me see this. So he does 1 turn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so indeed, that's 6 turns. What if I were to do it like this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it. That's even higher than 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. I mean, I guess I can revisit rooms, right? It doesn't say that I'm not allowed to revisit rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it. Yeah, honestly, I cannot even see any alternatives that are lower than 6 turns. Like, right now I have 2 unsolved puzzles here before this one, which is a problem in my eyes. Like, I don't want this to be another one. So, you know what? I'll have like a freebie today. First off, ignore the sample path shown on the screen. Here's an additional hint for you. Nowhere within the problem does it say the guard can only enter each room once. It's okay for your path to move back through a previously visited room. Okay, well, I got that. Although... Awesome. Okay, well, you know what? I did say that visiting a room like multiple times is actually problematic for me, but given the fact that it's hinting me towards it, that means that I have to revisit at least one room like multiple times. Revisiting one room more than once, it's part of the solution, I bet, given that it's talking about it. Has the layout of the rooms and the sample path shown made you feel like all your turns need to be 90 degrees? This puzzle wants you to find the solution with the fewest number of turns. This means that movement will always be in a straight line, but the angle of any given turn is up to you. Oh. You feel like all your turns need to be 90 degrees. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm back. So, it mentioned how you don't have to make it like a 90 degrees. And, well, going in a straight line is a given, but what if I were to go not 90, but... Wait, 90 would be from here to here. So, what if I were to go... Wait, is this right? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ho-ho, baby! I visited like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. Just like that. Woo! Nice. Huh, let me do this again. Ooh. And then I can do one turn. Ooh. The question is, should I go forwards all the way to the top? Helen. Let me, do. Boom, there you go. Let's see. The three on top, the three in the middle, and the three at the bottom. Woohoo! That is like, wait, what does that mean? Like, 1, 2. That's 2 turns. Could be. There you go. Let's see.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Every
Well,
puzzle
I
has an
guess it
answer.
depends. Is that actually the correct answer, or... Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that hint surely was pretty good. Thank you. If the security guard takes a path like the one shown above, he can finish this patrol of all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. It seems to be influenced by the fact that the example path shows the guard turning right angles to go from room to room. You don't need to follow that example. Yeah, that's true. Now that's what I like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. No need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around. Alright, well, thank you. I'm gonna give it just a look. Gonna give him a desk for him to write in his journals about the adventures of Layton. Okay. What about around here? Like, we could go... Coin? Okay, there you go. Before we go to Rainhold Manor, look, we must head to the manor now. We mustn't keep Inspector Chimney waiting.
You're right, Professor. But I do wish we didn't have to talk about that.
Man, I stumble like way too often lately. I really need to be careful.
But I do wish we didn't have to talk to. But I do wish we didn't have to talk to that grumpy old man again. I'm learning how to speak, Professor Layton.
Coin? Coin. How the fuck are we able to get some of these coins? Do we climb roofs all day like Assassin's Creed style? Like, I know that the people on this channel don't give a crap about those types of games like Assassin's Creed. I was a big fan of Assassin's Creed like years ago. Oh, some of the first Assassin's Creeds that I played. Now it's... Like, you're definitely not gonna see me go so excited about the most recent Assassin's Creed games. Especially since it's Ubisoft, and I do not like these people. I mean, what AAA Western company do I like at this point? Not that many, to be honest. I got this puzzle that I just cannot work out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap? I mean, if CD Projekt Red decided to destroy the relationship, to destroy our trust in them, then who can you? Like, what Western AAA company can you trust at this point in time? No one. Like, fuck, I really liked Witcher 3. Now I just don't want to play that game anymore. Thank you, CD Projekt Red. You ruined it. Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, will leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make a chain? Choose one answer from below. Okay, well, I can see what it's talking about. Like, basically, you cut one of these rings. Hold on, let me. Can I? No, I cannot. I cannot draw on this. Damn it. Like, basically, if you were to remove one ring and pick one end and then one end and you stretch it in your arms, it would make like a line of sorts. Like, for example, I can already see that if I were to cut E, like the E ring out of this, then F is connected only to C, C is only connected to B, but then there's also A and D. B is connected to both A and D. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. So I did say that E is not connected to B. Let me see about this. A is connected to B. B is connected to C. Oh, and F is not connected to C over here. If you can see it like right over here. It's connected to E. So it's A, B, C, E, and then F. I was looking at F, I thought it was connected to C, but it's not. Like, the entire ring is, like, entire F ring is under the C ring. So yeah, I guess so. If you were to cut D, then you would make like a straight line, right? Yeah, I'm gonna go with D. Hopefully I'm right.
Here's my
Hopefully I'm
answer.
right, hopefully I'm right, hopefully I'm right! Thank you.
Another puzzle solved.
Another day that I am lucky to not get eaten by Layton. Yeah, would you look at that? A, B, C, E, F. Not entirely surprisingly easy. I guess that's part of the puzzling. Let me tell you something odd. And by odd, I really mean terrifying. And the thing is that I've actually seen that old man with a big sack coming out of that tower up north. I bet you anything you like that he... I bet you anything you like that he is the one behind all these conspiracies. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no. I don't even want to think about it. Just too scary. Pile of books. I'm gonna give it to Layton. Cut which one? Cut the middleman. I guess I cannot go inside. No. Lady Riddleton. Let me see some of the about some of these puzzles. Yeah, let me try the number puzzle. What if I were to look at this and say, okay, let's choose A, for example. Can I draw this? Yeah, okay. So, let me look at A. In order for us to get to A, I need to land before in a specific tile that will enable me to get to A. For example, if here we had 3, it will be 1, 2, 3. But we don't have that. So it's basically we're gonna have to do like a process of elimination over here of sorts. For example, this one it's not possible because we need a 1 for this one. This definitely not. This definitely not. We need like a 3 over here. Here we would need like a 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So A is not possible. Because there is no way for you to enter in these letters, like in A, B, or C, or D, unless you go perpendicular. You cannot just go from right over here to here, or go diagonally as such. Unless I wrote that wrong. Can move horizontally or vertically, but only in one direction per move. Horizontal, vertically, no diagonal. So it's not possible to go to diagonal. So A is out of the picture. What about this one though? Okay, well 2 is possible. 1, 2. And okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not possible. 7 is not possible. So here in B, that is possible. And I guess I could go onwards. I try to decipher the road from that. But you know what? Let me check C here. 3 is not possible. 4 no. 2, 2, 2. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, clearly not enough. Actually, I don't even. No. Yeah. Okay, so C is not possible. What about this one? No. Okay, so I guess this means that it's B, because it's only possible to reach B through this. It's like, yeah, you don't have to create like a path. You don't have to figure out like a path from here. You're just gonna have to figure out which is possible based on the last panel. With like basically the last number before reaching your destination, which would be B. So it has to be B, right?
That should do it.
There you go.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Let's see. The answer is B. Look at the picture to see the route. This puzzle looks difficult, but working it out backwards makes it obvious that B is the only reachable goal. Square. Oh. So I guess the puzzle did want me to figure out like a route. Oh. I guess so, like I did it through process of elimination because I figured out that A, D, and C was not possible. But like if I were to find out that I would be able to go through B and C, for example, like there was like a number that would enable me to reach C, then at that point I would definitely have to like toy with both B and C in order to see what route I can create. But since only B is possible, you only need like the last number. You don't need to create like a path of sorts, in my eyes. Teak butyl. I'm gonna give this to Luke. As for the other one, like, can I actually see something in the next 30 seconds? Maybe? Nope, I still cannot see it. Okay, I guess I'll leave it for some other time. Maybe in my spare time. You stay right there. You stay right there. Puzzle. I'm just gonna go do my own thing. No, hold on. I cannot go there. Okay. What about you, sir? The heck is that?
What's that on the ground?
It looks like a scrap of notepaper. What does it say, Luke?
Oh, let's see here. Ahem. This is terrible. Lady Viola has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I cannot think of any way to help her. Oh, what to do? Lady Viola. Oh, this entry must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. And that's the end. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family.
I do have to wonder. Hello there, any new hidden puzzles around here that...
Thank you, Doggo.
I would much prefer if you can find, like, puzzles, though. Like, what would be the priority over here for our boy Nick over here? When we enter a room, does he find the puzzle first, or is it at random? He finds coins, and then puzzle, or... If we were to enter this room again, would he find a puzzle first and then coins and such? Nothing in the cookie jars. Who got the cookie from the cookie jar? Oh. Coin inside the wall? Okay. Hey, you! Give me a puzzle, punk! Give me a puzzle or I will kill you. I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. Don't kill me! Don't kill me! Here, just take this puzzle. The longest path. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to point B, as shown on the map below. The only rule is that no section of road can be traversed more than once. What course should they take in order to cover the longest distance possible between point A and point B? Anyway, so longest route possible from point A to point B. Not the shortest, but the longest. I mean, I guess it makes sense. If it were the shortest, then I could just do it like this. Boom, there you go. But no, the longest. No section of road can be traversed more than once. So I guess basically means I cannot just do it like this. Let's see. Okay, just go from... Oh wait, hold on a second. From point A to point B. Not from there, okay. Okay, do-do. 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 I mean, this could go, right? I mean, it definitely seems like the longest route, to me, at least. I mean... What would the longest path would require to visit, like, as many parts as possible. Like, for example, these parts over here in the middle over here, I definitely didn't traverse them. Or this part over here. Or this part over here. Or this part over here. But... I mean, seems to be good for me. This should be like the longest in my eyes.
Here's my answer.
No?
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Give it another shot. As a general rule, you should try to cover as many of the roads as possible. Yeah, that's what I was saying. In the example above, it appears that the boy who walked the green path covered quite a bit of distance. Wait, that's not... Is that the same route that I... No, that's not the same route that I created. I was thinking that it actually generated like a picture based on my route. Wow. Actually... Oh, fuck. Like, there are many possibilities that I can create like a road from A to B. If the game actually had many of these possibilities in store to give me an example and analyze my own decision over here, that's actually a pretty... That's called dedication over there. To have created so many possibilities for me to see. If you guys know what I'm talking about over here, maybe I didn't express it correctly, but either way. It appears that the boy who walked the green path covered quite a bit of distance. However, as shown by the dotted lines, the roads this boy passed... As shown by the dotted lines, the roads this boy passed up on his way to point B add up to quite a distance. So I guess I'm definitely gonna have to cover some of that stuff too. Okay, let me try that again. Like, what if I were to go here, and then here, and then here? Ah, damn it. Like, I was thinking that, like, I want to cover this stuff as well. Like, right over here. Maybe that's what the game wants me to do. Because these are long sections over here. Like, if I can get those two, and also these ones, like, these ones are pretty good distances. If I can get all those 4, then that would be pretty good. So... Bleh. 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 Oh, hold on a second. I think I got it. Let me do like a snake over here. Sneaky, sneaky snake. Snake-man! Yeah, there you go. Look at this. Now you have like these tiny blotches of road over here, which they don't matter as much. I got all 4. I got all 4 walls.
Luke, here's my answer.
I got all 4 sides, so this should be good. Yeah, there you go.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Gear Force. Snake-man. Speaking of leisurely strolls, have you been outside today? If it's sunny, why not go for a nice walk? I mean, right now it's 26 degrees outside. My general rule of thumb is that if it's under 30 degrees, I can walk outside. If it's above 30 degrees, then yeah, I think I'm just gonna stay inside for the day. Like in the morning it is pretty good to walk outside because it's lower temperatures and such. But the thing is, in the morning I also want to record as well. So I kind of have to do both, you know. Like, I want to record, and then after that I want to go outside, either with my bike or just walk with my feet. Yesterday I rode my bike for an hour and 20 minutes, and I made like 10 kilometers and a half. Yeah, it was quite a lot. To me, at least. Like, even under 30 degrees, it was quite hot for me as well. Thankfully, when you ride your bike and such, it's not like you may feel the heat on your arms and such, but you also have like the wind when you ride the bike, which is always good for me. So let's see, something in the bushes? No? Okay. Then let's go... Hold on, let me choose this particular section over here, please. Okay, I selected this section over here before. There we go. Okay. Oh. Nick and Claudia want to become friends. And if it isn't Claudia, out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. Here, my boy. Here, my boy. Here's a puzzle. Try and catch the puzzle. Go, my boy. There are 3 different colors of toy cat, each color having a different weight. Examples 1 and 2 show their relative weights. You have 3 red cats and 4 black cats on one side of the scale, and 4 white cats and 1 black cat on the other. Given the setup, what will the scale do? Tip left, stay level, or tip right? Tap your answer on the touchscreen. 4 white cats. 5 black cats? I wonder. Actually, let me see if I can do this in math format again. Like maybe this can save the day. Like do it in math equations as such. Like let's say that A is white cat, B is black, and C is red. We have 4A equals 5B. And A plus 2B equals 3C. Like add on both equations, like on both sides of the equations, both equations. It'll be 5A plus 2B equals 5B plus 3C. Close enough. Like up there on the scale we have 3 red cats and 4 black cats. Here I have 3 red cats and 5 black cats. So I'm pretty close. Like, what if we were to subtract 1 black cat from this? Like, minus 1b... Like, not subtract the entirety, like, put it on the other side. That would mean that... Now, what the fuck am I doing over here? No, okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah, if I were to, like, put this 1 black cat on the other side, it would be 5A plus 3B not equal to 4B plus 3C. So right over here, I have 4B plus 3C not equal to 5A plus 3B. No, hold on a second. I should have done what I've initially wanted. Let's subtract 1B from this entire thing, from the entire equation over here. So that would mean 5A plus 1B is equal to 4B plus 3C. But here on the scale, we see that 4B plus 3C, that will be equal to 4A plus 1B. And in my case, in my equation, I have 5A that is equal. So that would imply that the scale on the right side of the scale, there is a lot less weight. If the scale, if the right side of the scale had like 1 more white cat, then it would be equal. But it is not. It is minus 1 cat. So that would imply that the left side of the scale would be a lot heavier in that case. In which case, it would have to be A. It would tip to the left.
I think I've got it.
There you go.
I did it.
Let's see. Excellent. If you replace the red cats on the left with the equivalent weight of black and white cats, and the white cats on the right with the equivalent weight of black cats, this puzzle becomes much easier. Once you make the replacement, you have 6 black cats on the right and 6 black cats plus a white one on the left. Thus, the scale must tip to the left. Oh. Or that. I guess I had a completely different solution. I probably made it a lot harder in my case. I mean, I made it possible with equations. But I guess I didn't notice this one. Oh, I cannot believe this. I cannot believe that I'm able to solve things in a mathematical way, like much easier than I do without math. I mean, it's not like I was a math genius when I was in class. But yeah, I guess so. Rainbow Manor, San Mystere. Alright, time to continue and do some more puzzles. And also continue the investigation, that is. Go back and report on this. Let's see. Any new puzzles around here? Any new puzzles appeared around here? You know, it's like your daily cleanup in a manner and such. Just rub, scrub the house, see if you can find some more puzzles with your dustpan. All right, let's go up. Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You oaf! Some bother you are. I'm so sorry, sir. I detest cakes. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. You detest cakes in general? Well, I can understand if you detest some types of cakes, but you detest all cakes? Oh yes, but of course. I guess that is your sign that this guy is a bad one. He's a meanie. He's a bad guy. If he wasn't suspicious enough, here we have the conclusive evidence. Oh, Layton, there you are. You requested our presence, Inspector Jiminy? My sources tell me... Will you stop calling me that? It's Chalmy, not Chimney! My sources tell me you're being out snooping about and interfering in my case. Just what are you up to? It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case. However, a few things don't make sense. Leave the investigation to the police. And go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer. Of that you can be sure. No, unless I have something else to say. I got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir.
The inspector has some nerve, dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit.
What do you say we ask for a moment about yesterday, Luke? Yeah, we definitely shall. Before that, though, can we go back over here? Could this be another Rainhold family portrait? Seems to be. Alright. Oh, Professor, you just simply have to help me. I got a little puzzle in my head I just cannot solve. As a man of the world, you know there's nothing women find more alluring than competence. I'm counting on you, sir. Don't doom me to an eternal bachelorhood. Alright. To help you with the ladies. Pin board. The cross shape of the pin board below has 9 pins inside it and 16 outside it. 9 pins, 16. Why is it that 9 they wrote it in letters and 16 they wrote it in like numbers? Numbers. I remember that example because now it's your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside it and 16 outside it? Feel free to make your cross any size you like. Okay, so 16 outside, but turn it from 9 to 17. 16 still have to be outside. Can I, like, do I have to... Okay. Let's see. So I still have to make a cross. Do I have to... Yeah, I mean, I guess I could rotate it. Just like that, maybe? What? Hold on a second. Let me see about rotating this a little bit. Is this good? Yeah, no. Hold on a second. Like if I am to... Nah, damn it. Something like that. No, hold on a second. What am I doing? Like, I'm trying to create like a... No, hold on a second. What if... I do it like this? And then... something like this. This creates like a cross. Ah, that is a cross, alright. Let's see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wait? Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. There's 7. Ah, yeah, 17 inside. I thought that I had to count like 16 inside, but no. We have 17 inside. What about here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm definitely missing something over here. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, we got it, actually. Oh. It was probably a lot more difficult to count than to create like a cross. Is this it?
There we go.
There you go. There we
Another
go.
puzzle solved.
Another puzzle solved. The puzzle is easy once you work out that the cross needs to be placed diagonally on the board. Yeah, because otherwise you cannot really create like a bigger sized cross, nor can you make it smaller, because you still need like a lot of points inside. So I was thinking the only thing would be to maybe like place it at a different angle. Well, it still remains the same size. A wall clock. I'm gonna give this to Layton. I don't know if I actually gave Layton like too many items till now. Well, do you have another puzzle? Oh dear, I'm stumped again. Really? I just I gave you the solution. And I just know I'll never find a bride of my own if I don't solve this puzzle. I'll spend my golden years alone, with only the smell of cats and boiled sweets to keep me company. I beseech you, Professor, help me solve this puzzle. Okay. What is it this time? Wood cutouts. You have a single sheet of balsa wood, as shown in a diagram below. Your job is to cut the wood along the dotted line so that you end up with 4 identical pieces. You can rotate the pieces after cutting, but you cannot flip them over. Go on and get chopping. Again with the cutting. Does it look like I have a pair of scissors or a knife or a saw with me? What does it look like to you? Well, actually, I do have a sword with me, so never mind. Okay. Let me see. So I have to cut this. I have a single sheet of balsa wood. Your job is to cut the wood along the dotted line so that you end up with 4 identical pieces. Like, it doesn't say how many cuts I have to make, right? 4 identical pieces. Well, okay, so far we have 2. 2 identical pieces. But... like, you know, if you were to cut it like this, boom, 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 you have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 pieces identical. I can make 2 pieces identical. I can make 8 pieces identical. How about 4 though? Nope. I just cannot see it. I cannot see it for the life of me here. I'm gonna do this for later. We shall see about that later. Oh, Professor, do you want me to spend my old age with a dozen cats? Is that it? Man, women are really pushy if they decide on your worth based on puzzles. I mean, it is better than basing your worth based on appearances. Women are looking for people that are smart as well, so I guess there's that, but come on. I mean, what else can they do in this village other than solve puzzles, so... Maybe we're gonna figure out, like, more and more dark truths about this village. Like, those who do not solve particular puzzles, they're gonna get sacrificed. They're gonna send them to the stakes, like witches and such. Like, we have that freaking tower. People keep disappearing. Maybe that's the point. People keep disappearing because they cannot solve puzzles. And they come back much smarter that way. They, like I said, you basically toy with their brains and they come back like much smarter. Like, everyone is an alien in this village. A father and a son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when I was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year, I was only 1.5 times her age. But still, that's pretty amazing, eh? If the father is 44 years old, how old is the mother?" Okay, once again, let's see about doing this the mathematical way, even though, you know, last time I did that other thing, like, much more difficult. So, let's see. Let's say that father is P. Now, let's say that father is A, then mother is B, right over here. A is 44, and B we have to find out. At some point, A equals 2B. We add 1, and that would mean that A plus 1 will be 2B plus 1. But also, we know that A plus 1 equals 1.5. Equals 1.5 times B. So, we have A equals 2B. And we add 1, that will be A plus 1 equal 2B plus 1. And A plus 1 equals 1.5B. Okay, well, let's subtract A plus 1 equals 1.5B from A equals 2B. And that will mean that minus 1 equals 0.5B? That will mean that B is equals minus 2. And I cannot say that I really like that. Like, I don't like negatives. Oh, hold on a second. No, hold on. I was supposed to put, like, A plus 1 equals 1.5 times B plus 1. So A equals 2B, and A plus 1 equals 1.5 times B plus 1, which is 1.5B plus 1.5. If now we subtract the second equation from the first, you mean that minus 1 equals 0.5b minus 1.5. And so 0.5b equals 0.5, which makes b equal 1? So we learned that b equals 1, which would make the father 2 years old. Oh, hold on a second. Mother was 1, father was 2, so the difference is 1 year apart from each other. So if the father is 44, that means that the mother is 43 at this point. Damn it. Actually, let me try something over here. Let me do this really fast. Did that work? Huh, okay, so it worked. Okay, like if I do this slow, it will not work, but I have to do this fast. Okay, so I guess they did account for that too, which is nice. Okay, 43.
That should do it.
10 difference from 53. There you go.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Let's see. Was there like is there like a much more easier solution? When the boy's father was 2 years old, his mother was 1. The next year he turned 3 and she turned 2. When you realize this is the only combination of ages that yields the ratios mentioned in the puzzle, everything starts to make sense. Okay, well they gave us the solution, they didn't give us the how to get to that solution.
Ah, what a relief. I can finally stop thinking about that city puzzle.
You have my thanks. You know, I'm also starting to feel like some of the villagers in this place are lazy as well. They do give the excuses of oh, they cannot figure this out, or oh, let me just give you this puzzle to test you out and such. Nah, they're like, this is a village of puzzles and puzzle solving and such, but most of the time these people are not even gonna be able to solve the puzzle. They're just pushing these puzzles onto strangers and such. I mean, why do you think that up until this point we had so many puzzles solved thus far? We have like 70 puzzles. That's because these people had these puzzles for years and years. And because we are solving all this, that finally some smart stranger come to this village and the villagers just keep pushing these puzzles onto me. Like, all these puzzles are gonna be solved, and once every puzzle is gonna be solved in this village, their master plan is finally gonna be successful, and then they're gonna take my brain! They're gonna take Layton's brain and do evil stuff with it. That's what they were waiting for all this time. They were waiting for the chosen one to be the one to truly solve all the puzzles in this village. And once they find that stranger, once they find that chosen one, they're just gonna take his brain and do stuff with it. Maybe that's how. Maybe that's how they're gonna transform that tower into a giant robot. With the help of Layton's brain! They're gonna take away Layton's brain and put it inside the robot, and then it is up to Luke to fight against the robot and save the professor by taking back the brain of Layton and such. And then by the end of this game, we're gonna have like a Megazord or whatever those battles were in the Power Rangers. We have like a giant robot, like Pacific Rims or like kaiju battles and such by the end of all this. That would be pretty cool, not gonna lie, that would be pretty cool. What about you, Inspector? Mr. Layton, you have some skill at solving puzzles, yes? Yeah, I have a puzzle here that even I was momentarily troubled by. Let's see how fair you get. Let's see how you fare against it. Ugh. A tricky inheritance. You're talking to me about inheritance? Don't talk to me about inheritance at this point in time. I have my other businesses with the other inheritances. A man made a rather unusual stipulation in his will regarding which of his 3 sons would inherit his estate. To the one who can work out the area of this triangular section of my estate, I bestowed the entire inheritance. Now the man has passed away and his sons are at a loss. Finding the area of his perfectly square estate is easy, but no one can find the area of the triangle. Can you find the answer? Okay, you know what? I don't feel like doing this puzzle for right now. I'm just gonna leave it for a different day. This is the work of the best puzzle solver in all of London? Come now, surely you can do better. Yeah, well, whatever. Let me just get out of here. Any puzzles around here, maybe? No? Okay. Like, where is, Oh, I probably should have, Well, I didn't see Ramon. Was Ramon in that other room? Like, I cannot go inside this room because there's this guy over here covering the door frame. No, I don't want to do the puzzle. God damn it. Am I having, like, a lot of, a lot of puzzles are left unsolving. I have to do them. Things are getting more complicated. There are going to be more and more puzzles left behind. I'm not liking this. Like, indeed, we are progressing through the story. Oh, there you are. We're progressing through the story and puzzles are getting much more difficult. Even though they have, like, varying degrees of difficulty, so it's not like they progressively become more difficult. They have varying degrees of, pick-out odds, which give us, like, the know-about. Unless we are no longer gonna get, like, 10 or 20 pick-out odds. All the puzzles from now on are gonna be, like, 50s and such, which would really suck. Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. Ooh, vivacious? That's the first time I hear that word. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy, and my skin is as soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again. Is that so? That's good to hear. This is easily turning into a Twilight episode.
He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? He has no idea what happened. So, what's our next move?
We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke. It's as Inspector Chimney said, solving crime is the police's job. Same thing a defense attorney said a while ago. Besides, something tells me that this case and the Golden Apple are more related than we realize.
That's the intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor?
Okay, well, first and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the Golden Apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can help point us in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the butler has anything to say on the subject. Alrighty then. The hunt begins! It's finally time to start the search for the Golden Apple. Explore St. Mystere for clues. Okay, well, I guess we're back on track to try and find the Golden Apple. Alrighty then. Okay, so there are 3 puzzles left behind. Oh. There's a puzzle here? No, there's a coin. Okay then.